A hat. I got a hat just like that. All right. I kind of wanted to hurry with this one, so why don't we go ahead? I'm going to share this to as many Discord servers as I can, or at least the ones that that are into this kind of deal. So I'm just gonna send this out. I apparently have my cap locks on from typing out the title. So this is gonna have some pretty heavy. I'm not gonna say heavy updates. But it's gonna have some updates. That's for sure. So I'm hoping there'll be people that will see this. I'm hoping, fingers crossed here, that this is the case. So this is why I'm taking this opportunity and spreading this out to as many servers as I possibly can. Because this is stuff that I feel like I just need to put out here. And this is, first of all, May, my favorite time of the year. And I'm pretty sure it's some other people's favorite time of the year if you're a racing fan, because we got Memorial Day weekend coming up towards the end of the month. But on here, I've got a lot of activities planned out for the month of May, right here on this channel. And I'm going to be doing stuff behind the scenes, but it's not going to be particularly racing related. It's more so going to be music related to some other projects that I'll be working on behind the scenes. So that will be unrelated to what's going to be happening here. I literally wrote all of this down. So I see people filtering in. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Somebody decided to say, screw you, I'm out of here. But yeah, there's quite a bit of things that I feel like are important, and I feel like that I need to put out here, and stuff that you guys should expect coming out onto this channel. So first of all, racing content, yes, absolutely, will be heavily pushed. Absolutely 100% heavily pushed. So you'll see more Mario Kart. You're going to see more Diddy Kong Racing. You're going to see more rock and roll racing. You'll even see Grid come back onto the channel. Yes, I haven't touched Grid in a while. I really need to play the game again. And obviously NR 2003 content from, racing, my racing deal, that will be rebooted as well. Speaking of that, I'll be for the whole month of May, I'll be racing the truck races, Darlington, Kansas, Texas, and Charlotte. So all of them throughout all races throughout the month of May. I may for Charlotte, I may potentially run the Xfinity race. The cup deal is secured because I've already made a paint scheme for that. So I'm gonna run the cup race in NR for the Coca-Cola 600. Doing the double, I was debating on doing the double. That's a question mark in my book. For what team, I don't know yet. If I do go through with doing the double, my big concern is NR crashing mid race while I'm pre-recording all this other stuff. So that's something I'm gonna have to keep in the back of my mind. And yeah, as far as NR stuff, as far as the racing deal, the 2022 Racing 2 deal, Racing Tour deal, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. That's going to be done and out of the way. And reactions. So for the reactions, Indy 500 reactions, I'm going to see if I can get the gang together to do reactions behind the scenes. Don't worry, I'll record them and I will feature them in not only in a separate video, but in a Life Music and Road to NY video that will be published. I don't think it'll be published as soon as before June, but probably somewhere in June. And then the Coca-Cola 600 reactions will be done live. Now, the reason why I'm doing Indy 500 reactions behind the scenes is, for whatever reason, uh, the NBC channel on my TV, apparently the TV just forgot that the NBC channel exists, which on this TV, it's channel 8. It somehow just wiped it off. So I can't access channel 8 anymore. Uh, I could try accessing channel 41, but I don't think that that will be for NBC. Not to my knowledge. I'd have to do some research into that. But Fox, but I don't know if I'll be able to watch the Indy 500, by the way, on Peacock. Once that time comes around, I'm gonna do some research on it, and see if I can. But the Coke 600 reactions will obviously be done live because I do have the channel for Fox, and I can watch it live without any sort of like OBS interrupting anything at all. And yeah, I mean that will be done. And now here we go. This is the thing I feel like will be the most important thing to look out for: the Indianapolis 100 festivities. This is where I'll give out all the data that you need to know going into, what is it? The second to last week of May, the last full week of May, really, to be specific, on what will be going down around that point. So here we go. I have taken the liberty of getting into pre-recording these things early. And I do want to say I forgot to close signups, and somebody else recently signed up for a car. I accepted it, but by the time that I accepted it, I have already pre-recorded opening practice, qualifying, and final practice. So that change was made. Was already made by the time I tried to pre-record the main event. Three times. I tried to pre-record it 3 times because I wanted the racing to look absolutely good and just amazing. It's kind of like what the 2020 Indianapolis 100 was back then, but obviously, I'm having a little bit of issues with it. So that's when it comes to AI difficulty, because I don't want it to be a wreck fest all around. I don't want the race to be super duper long. I want there to be good racing in there, obviously, but I don't want too many cautions to slow the pace down dramatically. So that's my biggest concern. So I may have to rewatch the whole Indianapolis 100 again to see how many cautions there were before the halfway point. I think there might have been 2 or 3, but I mean, I feel like that might be a little bit much. I have no idea though. But anyways, here we go. So the Indianapolis 100 festivities. Opening practice will be on May 24th. That's a Wednesday. I'm just gonna get my calendar out for a reference. Qualifying will be up on the 25th. That will be that's a Thursday. Friday will be a double event day because final practice for the Indianapolis 100 will be on the 26th, and the season opening race for the Arcon Papa John's Truck Series, the Indiana Bash, will also be on that day. For opening practice, qualifying, and final practice, all of those will be at 10 a.m. Eastern on their respective days. Don't mind the dogs. They're I don't know what's gotten into them today. I think somebody came home. But anyways, and then I was really debating on whether or not when to premiere the truck race. But I think I've come up with an official time, 2 p.m. Eastern time for the Indiana Bash. I originally was going to do noon, but however, when I got with Alex, which is AG, the channel, by the way, for those that don't know, formerly known as Napa Fan. So some people do call him Napa Fan. I got with him to see what he had in mind, what he was going to do for his Indy 250 stuff. I don't know if he's revealed it yet to anybody else, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, there were some things that he wasn't sure if that he wanted to do for around this time. So for now, I'm gonna keep my truck race at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and if just to be better safe than sorry, because I have no idea what he may have planned for the 26th at all. I don't know yet. So yeah, and then the main events, the Indianapolis 100 will be on May 27th, which is a Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, that's I'm that's the one that I'm currently stuck on right now, but I will get this pre-recorded as soon as I possibly can. Like I said, I wanted to have a co-commentator, so I DM'd somebody, and they still have yet to get back to me. How long was it since I DM'd them? I DM'd them at 6:55, and it's 7:46 right now. 7:45, really, if I look at my phone. Well, now it's 7:46, but still, man. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, I'm really excited for this month. I feel like I've never been any more excited for the month of May than I am right now. I've never really wanted to record as much racing content as possible, more than I've never wanted to record as much racing content as I do right now. I don't think I've ever been in this type of state where I was like, okay, I want to get as much racing content down as possible. Uh, but so yeah, this is the official schedule of what's going to be happening, what to expect from this channel all throughout the month of May. We're nearing 200 subscribers, so if you like this stuff, if you like these videos, if you like what's about to come, please consider subscribing. Please consider hitting that post notification bell. I promise you, if you're into the racing kind of deal, um, yeah, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, and I'm really hoping that you enjoy it. And you may enjoy it. If you don't, sorry. But if you do, that's great. But anyways, I'm out of here. There's some other things I gotta do, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So, see ya.